Hello there. My name is Paul. Today I would like to show you my presentation of the 1920s and 2020. We will be covering many topics today, but I promise I'll try to not make it boring. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Movies were a huge hit throughout these times. Many people considered the theater a magical place. It was an escape for those with problems. The movies were always in black and white, and there wasn't a lot of audio until 1927's movie release of the jazz singer starring Al Johnson, which was the first movie to have audio included and is also known as the first movie musical ever made. Our movies are expensive to make, with an average budget of around $65 to $100 million, whereas back then it was only around $4 million. In these times there are many movies series such as Star Wars, Fast and Furious, Jurassic Park, the MCU, Harry Potter, James Bond, Mission Impossible, Terminator, and many more. The 1920s had a formal-based fashion, which was normal at the time. Men would wear a suit and tie and carried a hat along with them as well. Women always had dresses on with lipstick and other makeup. There were also those who carried umbrellas even if it was not raining and canes even if they could walk correctly. You want to know the fashion of today? Look at the people around you. There's your visual representation. Okay, let's move on now. Throughout the 1920s in America, the most popular genres revolved around blues, swing, dance band, and more. But let's be honest, jazz was the main one. Almost these genres originated from the amazing work of African Americans. Some of these musicians may include Louis Armstrong, Jelly Roll Morton, Fletcher Henderson, Louis Armstrong again, the Red Hot Peppers Band, Tommy Dorsey, and my personal favorite Benny Goodman. At first I really thought that rap was the biggest genre of the 2020s. But it's actually hip-hop. It is a favorite in the US. Some of these artists may include Drake, Beyoncé, Travis Scooter, Big Sean, Jay Sus, Kanye West, Snoopy, Half a Dollar, The Week, and more. There were some pretty nice cars in the 1920s that were pretty nice in the 1920s. Some of these include 1929 Ford Model Deluxe Roadster, 1920 Rolls-Royce Phantom Limousine, 1928 Falcon Knight Roadster, 1926 Packard Twin 6 Roadster, 1927 Willys Overland Whippet 93A, 1929 Hudson 7 Roadster, 1920 Nash Touring, and more.
Speed. I am speed.
There were some pretty nice cars in the 2020 that were pretty nice. Some of these include
Lamborghini, Lamborghini. I know you see me in my Lamborghini.
Basically in 1929, the stock market wasn't doing so good, so it crashed, and people got sad because they didn't have a lot of money, so they got even more depressed. But then it ended in 1939 after the New Deal and World War II started, so people began working factories building tanks and other weaponry for the US military and got more money, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically the US have a national debt of around $26 trillion. That's this many zeros. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say, so yeah, that's pretty much it. In the year 1920, Warren G. Harding of the Republican Party is elected president of the USA. America was in the current process of recovery after World War I. Their society wanted to end all chaos and war and wanted to return to the more normal, easier times. Politics. Well, just take a look at this.
You're a senator. I'm not going to answer the question because the question is radical left. Will you shut up?
Stephen, you're up.
What? Why me?
Listen, our homie is injured and you are the last one. If you score a home run, we can win for the first time a championship.
But you never want me to play because I suck at baseball.
Shut up. You can do it. Take the spat, my son.
You're not even my dad.
Just take it.
Oh.
Alright man, last round. You gotta find an open spot and hit him hard, you understand me? As soon as you find that area, hit him and hit him hard and knock his butt out. You understand me? This is your fight, you hear me?
Body shot. Uppercut. Look at my leg. 1, 4. 4. Short you. There you go. TKO. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to present our new current invention. It is reliable and has been tested numerous times. We are here to present the polygraph, also known as the lie detector. Here is our main man. We will be demonstrating the polygraph at this moment. He will be showing you how to use the polygraph.
Thank you. Here is a historical fact. A policeman named John A. Larson created an apparatus to simultaneously measure and calculate continuous changes in blood pressure, heart rate and respiration rate, in order to aid in the detection of deception, which led to the invention of the polygraph, which is what we are demonstrating today. Are you ready, Daniel?
Yes, I am.
Okay. First question. Are you seeing my girlfriend?
No.
Both your heart rate and blood pressure increased. It means you're lying.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if you heard, but there's this thing called COVID. It's basically a deadly worldwide virus. But don't worry, our research and development teams have been working hard to find a vaccine. And it's all thanks to
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
This could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, homie. Ah, I tried to sneak through the door, man.
Dude, I told you we should land together, man.
Can't make it. Can't make it.
Oh, so now you're stuck at the door, okay.
Get stuck. Out of my way, son. Door stuck.
Dude, go around the door if you're stuck. Go around.
I beg you.
Yo!
In the year of 1920, the League of Nations was established, which was an international organization whose main purpose was to maintain the peace and prevent future war from happening. But of course, it failed once World War II started. After the war ended, LON was disbanded in 1946. But 14 years later they would create another organization known as the Justice League. Okay, that didn't really happen. But you get the idea. I mean, we don't have much beef with anyone right now. But let's be honest, we did almost just start another world war.
Hello there.
I would like to apply for this job.
Let me see your resume. Okay, sure, you're hired. Hello there.
I would like to apply for this job.
No.
What? Why not?
Because women don't work until the 1960s.
Oh. Okay.
Hello there.
I would like to apply for this job.
Aren't you that baseball player, Steven?
Yes, that is correct. I have my resume.
Did you send it through email?
I come from the 1920s. What the heck is an email?
Do you have it printed?
Yes.
Okay, sure, you're hired.
Stop right there. It's time for some explanation. You may have noticed lots of major differences, but the main one revolves around technology and its evolution. We have lots of technology today that we could do anything with it. You could text your crush that you like them, whereas back then you had to confess to them in person. There is still lots of baseball and boxing going on today, but you can play that now virtually, whereas back then you had to play in real life. Technology brings a huge impact upon us. It changes the way we handle things as human beings. Which is why we shouldn't take things for granted, and instead give thanks to the things we have today. Because the things you have right now are things that the 1920s probably never imagined they would exist. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.